Oh my gosh, guys!
What the hell is happening?
He's got this. What is that? What?
Oh my god! 3D software.
Oh, no. His head. He's really.
He's hard.
He's built head.
I'm hard and I stay hard. Hello everybody, welcome back to Block Order. Today, I'm a cube, and we have a real doozy for you. It's my first time being on camera. You can see everything.
And this is really
crazy.
good. I'm so happy we could have someone who's six-sided. We really needed more six-sided people on the podcast. And honestly, as far as I'm concerned, you're the most optimized out of all of us. I think I'm 500,000 triangles at least, give or take. I mean,
That's
Rodger,
got like 5,000 faces.
I don't know how many triangles I am. I think if you went down to a minute detail, you would see a lot.
I think you're very gross, and I think you should stop. I think you should. You know what I have to say to that, Rodger?
What do you have to say to that?
Rodger 51, time of death, November 24th, 3:04 a.m.
Okay.
And
mark your calendars, guys.
And guys, that will be on the Patreon.
Make sure to check the news.
That will be there. Make sure to check it out. November 24th, 3:04 a.m. And today, can we
reschedule?
No.
Can we do
non-negotiable?
November 26th?
Non-negotiable.
Rodger, before you die, you gotta play some of that Bard music. You
owe me money. I do have to play some of my Bard music.
I
but
owe
you
you
owe
money?
me money. Yes. You still owe
What?
me. Well, not you directly, but your organization owes me money. So we're gonna have to get into that at a point. But to start.
Is this the Bard music?
This is a little song I wrote. It's about the Backorder podcast.
Is it about your estranged father?
Gather round, my friends, and lend your ears for tales of adventure and podcasting cheers. Three brave hosts with a story to tell. Rodger, Secret, and Premium as well. Welcome, dear listeners, to episode 6, a journey of laughter with wit and some tricks.
When you said as
with
well,
their
I
editor
thought.
boneless.
Okay, go. I'm
And
sorry.
sharp as a blade. Together, this legend will never fade. That's all I have.
Merry
That's all I
Christmas,
have.
Merry Christmas,
it's more
everyone.
Of a more of a poetic performance. It was very deep.
Honestly, that was really inspiring, Rodger. I think I'm gonna go jump off a bridge now.
Yeah, it was pretty great considering
Yeah, I did wake up 20 minutes ago and I'm fucked.
20 minutes ago. Now you're just lying an hour and 20 minutes ago.
Oh, you're right. We're also 45 minutes late.
Really late.
Yeah, if you check out my webcam, you'll actually notice there's some sunlight coming from my right-hand side, and that is because the sun is out. We aren't recording at 8 p.m. We are instead recording at 11 a.m. And this is because
this wall has gleam.
Yeah, just like Noah's cube. That is a lot of gleam. Now, how long did
there's a real blue light right here.
It's got good lighting and everything.
Blue.
I know audio listeners can't see this, but how long did that cube take you to make? He has a cube. He doesn't want to show his face.
This is a cube model. I just pulled this off of Sketchfab pretty soon before the podcast. But I did make it work on my face.
Those poor Sketchfabbers, how will they make money?
I can move around.
An exposure.
An exposure, yeah.
Look,
shout out to Dungeon Cube model number 558.
Got my favorite NFT.
Yeah.
You know,
shout out to Ed. It's just ED.
Ed, you're the biggest and the baddest.
108 triangles.
108
Super optimized.
Oh wow, that's
wow. Let me show you guys. I showed you guys earlier, but here's a 3D scan of my room behind me. Just kind of fucking with the masking, but
for audio listeners, I can
move around this 3D scan.
Whoa, that was an out-of-body experience for
So
keep on going.
Here's a 3D model of my room, and I'm flinging it around.
Can you like rotate? Can you like drive on a steering wheel with that?
I'll work on that next time.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, that's messing with my brain.
It's pretty trippy.
Holy crap.
What I was trying to do is overlay the 3D scan of my room over my actual room and then walk around in it, but couldn't get that set up before we started, so is what it is.
Yeah, once again, for audio...
maybe next time. I'm thinking every time I'll have a different object, I'll be a different thing. You know,
what are you
why
thinking
not?
next week? What are you thinking?
I don't know.
Surprise?
I really don't know. The sky's the limit.
It's a surprise.
Maybe comment down below. What do you want me to be next week?
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. So, I actually have a question for you guys. What's the worst thing that happened to you in the past week?
This guy joined the podcast.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, Josh. That was good. What about you, Noah? What's the worst thing that happened this whole week? Starting off on a strongly positive
tough,
note.
Man, I had a great week.
Well, what was the least great thing that happened?
Well, I didn't upload my first video. I couldn't get it out just yet. That's gotta be it.
I'm sorry.
I'm working on it though. It will be out quite soon. The thing is, I had a really great idea for an edit. It's one of my favorite ever, but it's pretty ambitious. So what I ended up doing, I was going to put in the main video, but I pushed it back to a pretty decent bit later. So that'll come out like a while from now. And I'm going to use it like, I'm going to use clips from videos that'll happen between now and then in it. And that was kind of how I can convince myself to do that. Just because it'll be a better product if I wait. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to, I have to be like pretty vague to not give it away. But my main video will be coming soon. And there's a lot more on the way after that. I have a lot planned.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and your name is Premium, and so that really should align with your goals in life, quite frankly. But well,
yeah, I kind of have to clutch up for this first one. Keep the premium mantle.
I can't say the worst thing that happened this week. Honestly, the worst one was probably my calculus test last night that ended at 10:30 p.m. But I could talk about the
best thing that happened to you.
That's exactly.
No,
exactly.
Can I take a guess of what your best thing was? Your KFC Freakshow.
Yeah. So.
I actually guessed
that. So ladies and gentlemen,
that's horrible. What the fuck was that?
Ladies and gentlemen,
what the fuck was that?
Uber Eats has a very lovely deal right now, not sponsored. If you would like $25 off your next first 2 orders, they will gladly lend you a hand, and you will get $25 off. And I got a big KFC thing. It was huge. It was massive.
Are you gonna put your like friend ad
thing?
Yeah,
exactly. In the description of this video, there's gonna be my referral code if you would like to support me. Give me $5 off my next Uber Eats order. It will be there. Is
that actually a thing?
I do plan on doing. If it isn't there, there was something that happened that really, like, maybe if I gave my code, it would dox me or something.
Wow, you guys are just money bags to him.
Wow,
just paying for his KFC.
God, dude, You know what I'm saying? The last 4 days, I've just eaten fucking peanut butter sandwiches. I ate 8 peanut butter sandwiches yesterday.
Yeah, that does make a little more sense. But you were really like wigging out when you got that KFC.
You got the KFC and you were going, oh, KFC!
Holy shit! It was amazing. Look, I didn't have KFC in so long, and then when I found out that KFC was a real thing and I ate it, it was amazing. I mean.
You just couldn't stop talking about it. It sounded like the best day of your life.
It was maybe 3 hours straight, and then another hour the following day.
And the only thing that made me shut up was Beyond All Reason. Our favorite.
Beyond All Reason.
Gosh, we've been playing a game for 3 years.
Shout out to Beyond All Reason.
Shout out to Beyond All Reason.
4 years?
What do you love about RTS? What made you look into it in the first place?
Yeah, we got to give context to what bar is. So like RTS, it's real-time strategy. You got a bunch of guys, you move them around, they shoot each other, and then you kill the other guy. That's the most basic way to look at it. I don't know. People will call any game an RTS. Like if you go on Steam, any game will put RTS in there, but that's what it is to me. And a while back, I wanted to find the best RTS, just whatever it is. And after looking for so long, I finally found Beyond All Reason, aka Bar, and it is the shit. I wish it had more players.
Possibly even the fart.
If I had any more money than I do, I'd give it all to them so they'd make it faster.
I love Bar.
I love Bar so much.
I love Bar almost as much as BACKORDER. I mean,
I love Bar, but it made me angry last time. Very angry.
Yeah.
Why did it make you angry?
Yeah, I was streaming bar. I got raided. I got raided by a guy with like 12 viewers. So I went to like 13, 14 because I didn't have any. And so we're doing a free for all on this little tiny map, and Rodger is freaking out because he's getting basically he got missiled. I couldn't counter it. There's nothing you can do about it. And he was freaking out in front of my 10 or so new viewers.
I see.
No. That was after they left. That was after they went.
Maybe it kind of correlates, you know, if you think about it, we could probably look at it.
Yeah, no, you've got a point. We can go back and check the statistics.
Yeah,
average audio.
We can graph.
Might introduce some therapy sessions next time for you because you need some help.
Yeah, I'm gonna need bar therapy. Yeah.
But I mean, last week when we released that episode, it was late for the first time.
It was so late.
Honestly,
nothing but issues. You how many times did you render it?
So here's the deal, right? When we did the podcast last week, I had a very lovely time trying to render the damn video. I had to render in a GIF. I got milk voice. I got to render in a GIF of Noah, because not the real Noah, because he didn't have any person to represent him next week. Now he's a cube. But when I tried to render the video pointers, it broke like 6 times. And I didn't tell Noah this, but Noah, you don't understand. Me and Rodger, I think I complained to Rodger like 6 or 7 different times that each time I'd render the video, it'd take an hour and a half and it would corrupt every time. I spent 10 hours just trying to render the damn thing. Like 11 hours.
It was the fucking hot dog. The hot dog did you in.
And it only broke when I added
the hot dog.
That was the picture we used of you. We got a GIF of a hot dog spinning.
I never even saw this.
Yeah, but it's not. But I couldn't make it. But I couldn't make it spin because it broke it. It's just a still image of a hot dog. That's just you. I was gonna have spinning food.
It was gonna be a spinning hot dog,
but it broke, and I had to cancel it. It actually. I should think
maybe that was the worst thing that happened in the week.
Gosh, actually, you know what? That was probably worse than my calculus test, because the calculus test actually went pretty well. Oh, you know what? Actually, all my peripherals have been breaking. So, like, as I've mentioned, my
that's the worst.
Right now I'm using AirPods, and I might have to start using AirPods all the time. Besides just, you know, usually I wear a headset, but I take it off when I record the podcast because it doesn't fit on my big ass hat when I try to record the back order. So I used AirPods instead, and whenever I use my HyperX headphones now, I can only hear the left hand side. I don't know how it happened. I think it's because I use a footstool, and because I'm so short that my feet dangle, and so my footstool may be crushing.
What does that have to do with it?
Because I have my HyperX headset cable underneath my desk, and the footstool could just be crushing the cable. I actually think this is a non-zero chance. My tiny footstool, because I'm a little goblin. And not only that, not only my HyperX headset broken, but my keyboard, sometimes it'll just randomly spam the letter C. So like I'll be doing a school assignment and it'll just the entire time, and I unplug the keyboard, plug it back in, still just C's. Nothing but C's. I hold down C on the keyboard, I slam my keyboard, I smashed it, still spamming C. It only fixes it when I reset my entire computer. So I don't think it's a keyboard issue. I think my computer is becoming dilapidated, and me and Noah's situation with computers have just...
How old is your computer?
Like...
Yeah, we swapped places.
3.5 years.
I don't... Instead of getting a new one, can you just like replace a part to fix that shit, or is that
I don't
like
even know what I'd fix. What am I supposed to replace? The motherboard? The CPU? I feel like a driver issue is way more obvious than anything else.
I'd probably try like a clean boot or something, and then you'd see how it goes.
I don't plan on replacing my computer at all anytime soon, so...
No, like clean boot it. Just boot it from nothing again. Move everything to one of your drives and just do that.
But no, I mean all the shenanigans, that's part of the reason why we were late to our first episode. That, and also this guy didn't have his cube ready.
He didn't have his cube ready.
No, he's got that thing on and on the mouse, you know. He's got that 6-sided, and audio listeners, you really are missing out. I mean, he's a cube right now.
Noah lied last episode.
Oh,
but it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
The thumbnail?
We just made the thumbnail.
But it was our fault. It was kind of our fault. We didn't have 3D scans of us because we're not talented.
Our scans,
Oh, we gotta show Rodger's first skin. You gotta put that up.
Jed, put
Because
that
that
shit up
was
right now.
Insane.
Oh
Basically,
my
I want to
gosh.
do a 3D rendered thumbnail, so I was like, hey guys, can you 3D scan yourselves real quick? It shouldn't take long. And then they tried over and over and over and over, and the results were terrible. The only one that was good is one where Rodger's like screaming. I don't even know how he did it.
Passion.
That
Raw
one's
passion.
all right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I think we can do it this time. I just gotta change around some settings. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I wish I had a better
I don't
phone
imagine
to
we
do
can
it.
get
Another of your guys' classic thumbnails. I really do like them.
They're good thumbnails.
Last one was not good actually. There was too much bloom, but I got lazy because it was Sunday at like 11 o'clock at night, and I just didn't feel it. 'Cause
Yeah.
we were suffering already from the 11 hours of video rendering and bullshit. So
Did
that was
we
miserable.
upload it that Sunday? I think we
Yeah, we did.
uploaded Sunday at 11, which normally we're Friday. We had a very good streak going, and we're gonna, well, not a very good. We had some Saturdays, but
I
we're
mean, I
gonna
think a good
reestablish
streak
that.
is we'll just gotta make sure we upload every week. Hopefully it'll never come to that where we miss something.
if we
But we
miss
have been pretty
something,
busy
if we
lately.
miss something,
you will not see us again.
We should record some in it like ahead.
shit.
Sometime we
Also,
should get like a backlog so we for emergencies.
Back order for back
That'd be
order.
pretty nice.
Yeah, this is
ooh,
The backward
backorder.
backlog.
yeah.
Keep that shit in the
Well,
vault.
Noah, on that topic, you owe me money because you said for every person that comments, if your video is not out yet, they owe you $5. And little old me commented.
Now, luckily, Rodger.
Oh, you comments? That's bullshit. No, I don't agree with
Rodger
that.
has
You
a.
also-
I'm talking
you
about
also-
real
again.
people.
Oh,
You
you're not,
also
and you're
owe
not
me-
real.
listen-
You're not a real person. Let's
Who are you talking to?
you Rodger. You're not a real person, as Noah said. Let's just establish that
Okay.
right now. You're not real.
Yeah, okay. All
make
that's
sure-
fair. You also, the Megapoly Corp owes me 150
Okay.
USD.
Yeah.
But Megapoly Corp is kind of bankrupt.
They
and also,
filed for bankruptcy a while ago. You have
They're-
never seen
they're
your money
undergoing-
again.
I'll get you a couple thousand Robux.
They're undergoing I'd love a couple thousand.
You know
Robux.
what's fucked up? We got like, dude, didn't we get like 6,000 Robux from one dude who bought like this
No,
100?
it was like 8,000.
8,000
Jeez.
Robux from this one dude who must have been some wealthy ass developer who just bought one game pass that we outrageously priced.
And
at,
that's
like,
after like a ton of charges, so it was probably like way
And the
more.
best part about it
Megapoly restructure.
is that I never saw a cent of it. Noah took all 8,000 Robux. I never got any of it.
Yeah, for advertising,
Dude.
just what I did with
advertising
it.
what?
Aeroblocks at the time.
Yeah.
Other shit.
I think you really like blocks. Okay, that's what I've gotten. Arrow block
Yeah,
on your head
I'm
next
a block
next
guy.
week. Next week you will be an arrow
I
block.
could do that.
Oh
Ooh,
man,
that's actually
do that right now.
good. That's
you
good.
can't handle that. No one's gonna get that. Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Oh my.
oh wow. You were talking about your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, Josh.
Yeah.
What's your food situation like?
The thing is, I'm not broke. You know, like
You know,
I'm gonna,
I am.
Like
I
as I
literally
mentioned,
am.
I get a full ride to my university. You know, they're paying for my tuition, my housing, and my food. So they're paying for my peanut butter sandwiches. I just, whenever I go grocery shopping, as I think I said last week, I just never get enough food. Like I'm pretty sure each week I buy like $40 of groceries, which ends up never being enough for me. So I just have to deal with the pain and suffering of eating peanut butter sandwiches. Last night, I think I ate ramen noodles and 2 corn dogs. That was actually the most luxurious meal that I think I could have conjured up. And honestly, I'm
And
amazed.
you were talking about how much you hated those corn dogs.
I absolutely despise them. I could not stand them. The rubbery texture in the inside. I've just had too many of them. I bought them in bulk. I got like 22 corn dogs, 24 corn dogs.
Yeah, I bought 108.
Honestly, I don't even know because you know this week it is Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday morning, and next week and one day will be Thanksgiving. Gobble gobble.
Oh,
Gobble,
I don't know.
On
I don't.
Thanksgiving morning.
I
I don't
don't.
know how that's gonna go.
I don't even remember what you eat for Thanksgiving. You eat turkey.
Turkey,
I don't remember. That's like the whole point.
ham.
Turkey, gravy, cranberries, mashed potatoes, mashed sweet potatoes.
Lunchly prime energy drink.
Lunchly prime.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
I can't wait to see the kids
That's
with
modern
Lunchly and
Thanksgiving.
Prime this Thanksgiving.
I've never had either, and honestly, I'm kind of tempted to have at least one.
I'm gonna punt the little fuckers at the kids' table with Lunchly.
Really? I think that's
I legitimately I am the kids' table. In my family, I am the second youngest in like my entire
Really?
family circle.
That's crazy.
Yeah. My brother is the youngest in the family circle. And my father is
Yeah, my family's got too many.
my father is
bunch
the
of
third
babies this
oldest,
time.
so it's a little bit of a gap. Opposite ends of the circle, so
Yeah, I don't get too many people coming for Thanksgiving in my family side purely because like we live away from the rest of my family now. I used to not be, but then I moved in COVID, and I've never really been in touch as much since then. So like I'm the youngest at Thanksgiving, then my sister's the second youngest, then my grandmother's the oldest. It's just your typical Thanksgiving fiasco pretty much. Honestly, I think turkey's alright. It's just like one of the driest things you can like ever eat.
that's why you put gravy
I know,
on.
I get
gravy
that.
is so lovely.
But if you want to
Big
talk about as
gravy.
like a base meat, Thanksgiving
like
is
it.
mid in terms of like turkey. Like I think I'd rather have
if you
pork
got
over
a, if
turkey.
you got a well-seasoned turkey, or if you put some like fucking herbs, like you know where they put it up the butt,
just
or
have
in the hole
KFC
of
at
the
that
turkey.
point, man.
Why would you do that?
Because
No,
KFC
KFC Thanksgiving is degenerate.
KFC healed my
you
soul
can't do
this
that.
week, and so now
We have standards, Josh. You might
Dude,
not,
how much
but
did they
we
pay
do.
you?
they paid me a $24. They gave me free food one time.
Can we bleep?
Yeah, I tried to use that discount. I only got $20 off, and my order was $17 after the $20 off.
I tried to use the
was
discount,
ridiculous.
and it just signed me up for an Uber ride straight to your house. So I don't know what happened.
I'm looking forward to seeing you here, Rodger. I'm really
Yeah. It said the Uber ride would happen during
Yeah, how long does that
Thanksgiving.
drive?
So
I am your Uber driver for that. If you did check, and I don't even have my driver's license, so I would be committing a crime
across so many states.
across so many states. You know, in Wisconsin, there's so many states you have to travel.
From Wisconsin to Arizona. I mean, there's
That's
a
an
number
upset
between
amount of states that I would need to travel. But like, you know, peanut butter sandwiches. Gosh, I think I had like I'm really thinking about this right now. You know, you talk about how my food situation. I think my most iconic I have college meals, all right. But I think my most iconic photo of my meals, absolutely, and Jed, not to do more work for you, and by the way, Jed hates you because, anyway, my scrumptious college meal I had recently, it will be on the screen right now, but it was this corn dogs dipped in beans in a tub. Do you remember this image I sent?
Oh yeah.
I
that
will put that on the screen.
alarming.
Another reason to subscribe to Backorder Podcast on YouTube. But it was the most dog shit meal I've ever eaten in my entire life. It was so ass. I genuinely don't think
Yeah, it looked it.
it was so horrendous. I really felt I'd rather just eat ramen noodles straight. I don't even know how the hell
Wow.
I even managed to conjure up the.
Looked like a proper British dish.
Oh, it looked.
proper British
It's
dishes.
pretty.
It was dog shit.
It's pretty nasty.
So that was my scrumptious college meal recently, and you know, Black Friday on top of Thanksgiving that's coming up. I don't even know. I'm copiously rich, right? What do you, Rodger? You're broke. Noah's broke.
I'm legitimately.
Well,
I
Noah's not too
have.
broke, actually.
I have
recently.
on a
alright.
sticky note. I have
Yeah.
$100 a month to work with. I have $20.
That's not a lot.
It's not a lot. $3 a day.
Yeah, and-
$20 of that
How
goes
do
towards.
you do that?
I'm gonna break it down right now. $20 goes towards university laundry, which is way too expensive. It
Oh my
breaks
God.
my fucking bank. Honestly, I might be able to cut that down by washing my clothes less, which seems like the right
They start
solution
washing
now.
it by hand.
Yeah.
Old timey folk.
About $30 for food. So like if I go out and I like buy groceries for food, then that's about how much I spend. I have about $25, which I'm calling my goofs, gaffs, and gambling fund. I like to keep that
Gotta
for
have it.
like funny shirts or gambling poker cards, yeah.
Yeah, 50
Yeah.
bucks.
And you said it was $25.
$25, yeah.
So you went way over the allocation with that
With the
back on my bullshit
back
shirt.
on my bullshit shirt, yeah. And then the other 25 is saving slash extra, which recently I went to the store and I bought ping pong balls and they were advertised as $1 for 6. And I bring it to the register and I check it out, and this fucking pisses me off. There's no good reason why the prices should be this drastically different, but it says $1, right? And then you think, oh, a little bit of tax, right? So maybe, I don't know, at most 10 cents of tax on that for $1. No, what the fuck happened? It cost me $3 instead. When it advertises $1, that pisses me off. I'm fucking like,
I saw that. I saw that. I saw that. I saw
Mark
it.
the timestamp.
I saw it.
Oh my
I
god,
had a leak. My cube had a leak.
it's Caillou. But
We'll put something there.
there's no good reason why the fucking prices advertised at the store are different than the fucking price you pay. I think it's maybe one of the things that makes me the most angry. I don't like it. I hate it. It's stupid. But anyways, I ran out of soap, and the ping pong ball combined with the soap will probably put me under for this month. So
That's the.
yeah.
How will you financially recover from ping pong balls and soap?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you about it. Just make a 3x3x3 cubic foot
This-
of soap. Get a big pot.
Yeah.
Like
Ivory.
this.
Didn't you say you can
Like
make soap from
this.
wood?
Kinda.
What?
It's an interesting price. You
The
take
Nile
wood
Red
ash,
video.
you refine it into lye, and then you take palm oil and other natural oils, and then you get some lavender scent or whatever scent you want on it. You put it in a pot, you melt all the oils down, you mix the oils, and then what you do is you put the lye in and you start to blend it on low heat for 15 minutes.
So you can tell this guy's
and
been
then
doing his research. This is not
Why
good.
do you know that?
You put your essential
Why do you
oils
know
in there.
that?
And then after you do that, you get a shoebox, you line it with wax paper, you dump all of the soap in, and then you let it sit, you let it cool down, and you cut it however you want it.
You guys
So-
writing this down? Writing this down, viewers?
That's how you make soap from
Then
scratch.
you summon the
definitely
wither.
cheaper.
Get another stat. Use that as the catalyst to make the soap. And then you summon
And
the
then-
Eye of you summon
And this
Cthulhu.
is where the Hadron Collider comes
And then
in.
Cthulhu
Yeah.
comes down, you talk to him, you become friends with him, you become lawfully wedded, and then it activates
And you have-
in the soap.
you
And
live happily ever after, and you have many kids.
then 20 years later, a
Cyber
house
sponsored by
fire
Juicy
kills Cthulhu
Juice.
and your kids.
Oh shit.
Wow, no, Juicy Juice! That's my juice! It happened! We
I
joked
did
about
it
it.
again.
We
I did
joked
it
about
again.
Juicy Juice doxing you, and it's done it again. Like,
Oh, it's so fragile. I gotta get better at this.
That's horrible.
okay, I marked this down.
Maybe one of
Okay.
the worst things that happened to me in the recent week, I know I asked you this like a while ago. I misplaced my orange journal. Now I can show you right now. I have a number of different journals, but this fucking journal, look at it. It's like this has been through hell
Looks
and back.
pretty beat up.
It's got my cow sticker on
It's a
the
cow?
front.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Nice.
I mean, every.
but this journal maybe has some of the most dark and evil thoughts in the world, and I lost it for like a week. And I was sitting there thinking, man, if someone finds this would be really bad. Like,
I would love if someone
don't
opened
think
up the
I don't
book
think it
and
has my name
it
in
just
it.
said ass in every single page, like nonstop, like a psych ward.
I mean,
person.
but if you just look at the binding, like the binding is fucked. This thing is falling apart at the seams. So what did I decide to do? I decided, hey, I'm gonna upgrade. So I upgraded to my nice, intact, like looks like a real studious one. But I don't know. I'm
Kinda
torn
look like a
between the two.
passport. You should make a
It does
fake
kinda look like a
passport,
passport.
and then present it to the TSA. that would be good, I think.
Wow, that's a really good idea.
Then, like on the front, it
You
says,
know what? Thank you for that good idea. I'll consider that. Okay.
I will absolutely consider that, and I will be doing it. You should make a bomb joke as well. They love it. Do not do that.
Man, What do you mean this
You want to
passport's...
cheer up your TSA agent, want to make their day. Tell them a nice...
Tell them that they're
What do
the
you mean
bomb,
this
and then they
passport's
explode.
fake? This passport's not fake. This passport's the bomb. And they look at you dead in the eyes.
And then as soon as you say that, it starts counting down, and there's like a... and then this is good. This is really good. But no, I mean, for the longest time, I found out that the reason why when I wear my face mask it gets so tight and I have a red mark over my head is because I didn't realize you actually could just tie it like a regular shoe. So I've learned how to tie my face mask properly, and so that's good. And honestly, I think if I dressed up like the way all three of us should walk into a TSA looking exactly like we do right now. I think.
Yeah, I don't know how I'd pull this off in person.
We
I think
look
it'd
like
be a little,
the bomb squad.
little tough.
It would be a little
Heavy
painful.
on the neck muscles.
Yeah.
Why do we look like the bomb squad?
Because we look like losers. All three of us. We look like we come from a wide range of backgrounds. Like I've mentioned,
Josh, you're the guy
mines.
you're the guy who does the wiring. Noah, you're the guy who, if it goes off, will be unfazed
I'll
by
be
it.
fine.
You just stick your head right next to it.
And Rodger, you will be everywhere. You
I'll be everywhere.
You will be absolutely everywhere.
I'm the guy running around in circles while the bomb's about to go off, going panic, panic, panic.
You are the SpongeBob of this situation. You know, realistically speaking. Honestly, I don't think we have a Patrick. I don't think we got a Patrick. I think we got a SpongeBob. I don't even know what we got. We got 3 people. I know that. Did you know that? We got 3 people.
Oh.
But
My alarm just went off. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. It's
morning.
time for BACKORDER.
You have an alarm for 11:47.
Genuinely, how are you a dumb fuck? What do you mean 11:47?
I went to sleep at 3 a.m. last night. I don't know what you want from me.
I went to sleep
Maybe
at
3:30.
You said 3?
3:30, yeah.
Yeah, I talked
Yeah,
about
I went to
this.
bed at 8. And I got up at 5 in the morning. I've been doing a new schedule. So I'm optimizing my time. Basically, the days that I don't work, I get up super early and I just do a long day. So like the days where I'm completely free, it's awesome.
That's great.
I've been pretty on point with scheduling.
That's
It's
awesome.
been amazing.
I can't sleep. I mean, I genuinely, I can't get like more than 6 hours of sleep a night, as I mentioned. And last night, I had a bad dream, and it woke me up at 6:30. Hence the reason why I slept in for the BACKORDER recording session almost. I was like 20 minutes late. And it was because during that dream, as I mentioned before the podcast, my brain was like, what can I dream about? And I dreamt of this calculus free response question. And I realized that I got it wrong because I got that a plus C to the integral of this Taylor series. And that kind of pissed me off. But it's alright.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Man.
It probably equal to 0 anyway.
I think the greatest issue with getting you on the podcast, Noah, is our sleep schedules are probably pretty much opposites.
Yep.
Like, legitimately, I shouldn't keep getting later and later, but we are nearly 7 hours apart, which is way too much.
Oh yeah, you stayed up to 4 in the morning the other night.
Yeah.
And I think it was like the last non-work day I did, I got up at 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like you can see it in my Discord message timestamps. Like
we were nearly exactly 12
up.
hours apart there. So
yeah, we gotta figure something out.
Well, usually it's 8 p.m.
I was saying, I think you guys should just be a little earlier.
Not
and
4 in the
we have more time to
morning.
record shit. Like, not 4 in the morning, but like reasonable hours of the day. Like I think that'd be pretty useful for everyone.
7
I
p.m.
think if
That's my cutoff, kind of.
Yeah, that's a great time for recording stuff.
If you're waking up as I'm going to bed, that should, like, we just have a little window right in there. I haven't slept at all. You haven't woke up.
No, the point
It's
isn't
good.
to have a little window. It's to have as big one as possible.
No. You see, like, our sleep schedules, it's a circle, right? You keep on moving it away from each other until it starts to, like, meet up again, right?
Oh, so you're just going to rotate your entire sleep schedule?
Normally you say, oh, this is good. Now we get to work together. No, you want to move it the other way so that we can work like that. So
I think there was one day during the summer where I almost legitimately rotated my sleep schedule. Because I was trying to do that thing where you just stay up and do an all-nighter to reset, but I fell asleep at like 5 p.m. Yeah, so it got pretty bad. That's happened like pretty much every summer. It gets pretty crazy, but last one was
In all honesty,
real crazy.
Next semester I have an 8 a.m. So I'm gonna actually
I got
need
8:30.
to like.
So I beat you slightly.
I beat you.
I know. I mean,
What
I'm
the
better
fuck?
than you, and you guys are not having to suffer as much.
No, I suffer more, therefore I am justified.
Yeah, therefore
Right.
you are an
This is-
Yeah, I
idiot.
like that.
Right.
I wake up at 4 in the morning because I'm a grinder.
Yeah, and you can
I'm
tell
a grinder
based on
24/7.
based on his head, you can tell his head. He is really
He's hard,
He is
constantly.
built head.
I'm hard and I stay hard.
He stays head always. Nothing will make him flaccid. He is always fully head on this podcast, and that's why we
The
brought him
hardest
on.
member of Backorder.
His head alone is $2,000 in like a tungsten cube. So
Yeah,
This is pure
Pure
I don't
granite.
know, name or type of rock.
granite,
I don't know.
granite.
Granite. Don't take it for granted.
oh, my stomach.
What's happening?
My stomach.
There's noises upstairs. It's funny. I think we might legitimately have a person awake in this house every hour of the day. I want to say because there's the people who wake up at 6:30 and go running. That's the person in the room next to me. There's the people who, as I'm going to sleep at 3 o'clock, they have friends over and are hanging out in the kitchen scrolling on their phones. And then I'm assuming they go to bed at like 4 a.m. There's probably like a small window in there, 2 hours or so, where everyone's asleep, which is the perfect time to play
You got a
my
lot going on.
air horn.
Oh yeah,
You were talking last episode about how you'd be so down to have a house together, dude. After the fucking debacles that I undertake at this house, I had to unclog a sink with my bare hands. I hate it. They dumped veggies in there. They fed the sink veggies. I hate it.
Oh, yeah, you
What
were
the
telling us
hell?
about the
Stupid.
vegetables.
But you
Yeah,
don't you
they
say
just-
that
they
you,
like-
you pour grease down the drain. You're not much better.
Grease is a liquid,
I didn't
though.
know what you were
Grease
supposed
is
to
way
do.
worse for pipes.
I mean, I think a solid vegetable would be a little worse. I'm
No!
just gonna
Okay, maybe you're right. But
Wait,
the,
is it- when
the
you say
my
grease,
knowledge of
Grease,
how
like
fluids
oil
work.
or what? What are you
just-
talking about?
You cook beef.
Grease.
Leftover grease, people just dump it down the sink like idiots. We wait for it to coagulate, then scoop it out.
Usually, I don't have a lot of grease in my foods though. Like my meat's not greasy.
Look, is there grease that's left over from your pan?
Usually that goes on like bread or something. Like I don't
What?
know. Like
What?
I don't really know.
What do you mean you don't know? You just-
You put grease
So-
from the pan on bread?
Here's the thing. I don't cook meat that makes a lot of grease, but if I'm having like eggs, or bacon's probably the big example. If I'm making bacon, I'll make eggs right after, so the eggs soak up the bacon grease, and then after that I'll put my toast in the pan
You eat the
and it'll
grease?
toast the bread. Yeah.
You talk to me sometimes about my
protein.
dog shit diet. You're eating straight up lead and grease.
Yeah, and lard is like butter.
I mean,
dude,
that's better
isn't
than
it?
a corn dog.
Dude,
and
I've heard that in
beans,
some
like,
places
just
and
at
in
face
movie theaters,
value.
they use, instead of butter dispensers, they use lead dispensers. And it just drizzles
I'm
down
better
into the
than that,
popcorn.
then. I'm better than that because I'm using it in the methodology of cooking. It makes my eggs.
What makes the
I'm
difference?
not
What's the
fucking-
difference?
Because some of it boils off in the process of making the egg. I'm not just straight up drinking that shit like a motherfucker.
Well, they ain't drinking that shit either. They're just eating lead-covered popcorn.
If I'm drizzling it on my popcorn, is there really much of a process that goes into that?
If you're
I don't think so.
soaking your egg in grease, do you think that's a process as well?
All the backorder dietitians, comment below who you think is right.
No, I agree with the, like, that's just a good order to cook things. I don't know. I don't really cook food. I do like prefab, like, so you just put in the microwave and cook.
I don't even know how you eat food
Disappointing.
with your head. I mean, this is
Yeah,
just-
no holes.
the holes. You put it up on top of your head and it gets absorbed into you like a sponge.
You
This is-
chisel it away every morning and then it regrows.
I think I just find it really funny.
Yeah, I've been buying groceries for myself lately. I've been eating good. One thing I'll do a lot is I just have like a giant jar of pickles. Let's go and grab a pickle. And it's like, and they're mine, you know, I bought them. So I don't even use like a fork or anything to get it out. Just grab it and go.
It's like a
I had one
wriggling fish. You pull a live fish out of the water and you scarf it down like Gollum.
Like a penguin. Yeah, it's exactly.
You don't chew, you just
You
in
have been a
one bite.
pickle fanatic. You've been a pickle fanatic the last 6 years of your
They're
life.
great.
You open the jar, it leaps into the air, and you bite it out of the air.
This guy will do anything for a pickle. He scoffs down entire jars of pickles. I don't know what it is. This pickle fetish needs to stop. There's too much pickles.
It's really healthy for you, I will say. That's like, it's really good for you.
It's good for digestion.
Good for digestion,
And I
good
need
for
that, like-
exfoliating.
Maybe I should try it then. I got stomach issues.
Really, I didn't know that.
No, it's definitely
Yeah, eat
not.
some pickles.
Exfoliation is the process of like upraising your skin to let stuff seep out. I don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't really make any sense.
I hope pickles don't do that.
Is there an intruder?
I'm feeling
was
like
that?
I'm feeling like a paranoid schizophrenic. They're like people around
being watched.
constantly.
Roger's being watched, guys.
Nice.
This is good. I'm so glad he's being watched by authorities because we need to keep this guy in check. He has done so many dangerous crimes. It's
One of the construction people for the school came in here, and people were apparently spray painting in the basement, which probably explains why I was so fucked
That's
up
not good.
during that one game of bar we were playing. But because I'm in the basement, I'm like right over there. But they were spray painting in the basement, and it like got through onto the floor. And I like walked home one day after getting my breakfast, and I was just like chilling in the house, and I was looking around. And I was like, huh. And the one construction guy comes up to me. He's like, "Did you do this? Dude, you can't be fucking spray painting on the floor." And I looked at him and I was like, "What? This isn't mine." And he was like, "You just can't spray paint on the floor. These are new floors." And then he's like, walk with me. And then we walked
That's
to the
so
next.
cool how random construction people just like come into your home.
I don't get why they
that's
fucking
awesome.
do this. It's like legitimately, I
Like, no
think
wonder you feel like you're being watched.
it happens maybe
It's random
once
construction people.
once every
appearing.
3 days. There's someone who does not live here who just comes into the house to look around. Like,
Yeah, that sucks.
and he like walked me into the next room over, and he was like, "See this right here? That's a sprinkler. That's a fucking fire hazard. You can't have that hanging over the sprinkler."
and you're in
What do you
charge
think
of
you're
this.
doing?
And they're all just
and
addressing you
you're
like
in
you're the
charge.
guy
Yeah.
in charge.
You're the
And I was
basement
like,
dweller.
I am the basement dweller, but I dwell in this room and this room alone, which, to be fair, this room, not necessarily within regulations, because I do have wires over the pipes, but the construction guy was like, "Yeah, that's fine, just don't obstruct the sprinkler." And he was like, "Don't obstruct this one door, which is locked constantly." So I'm assuming there is like nefarious,
Damn, they keep a tight ship.
there's like nefarious things that these three people come in here and do once every 3 days.
It would be
And
so
they
funny,
go in the block
Roger,
door.
if like, dang, we're calling the BACKORDER podcast. You're like, because like the sprinkler system activates and your entire setup is just being soaked in water.
Oh,
and
so-
then
Oh yeah, if the sprinklers come on, you're done.
that-
That's it.
It's right up there. That's the sprinkler.
that
And
would
it
be
will
so
ruin my
funny.
day.
We need,
Straight down on your setup.
legitimately straight onto my
we
setup. I'd
really
be
need to
ruined.
cause a fire. I mean,
Oh, your camera's drooping.
you're
Oh no, it's good.
you're
now.
stuck in the basement because your roommates. You're too powerful. You can't come out of the basement.
I'm trying to think. Oh no,
You
I'm definitely good.
can't
'cause
do it.
I was under the impression that
You can't do it.
when there's a fire in the house and the smoke alarm goes off, every single sprinkler gets activated. No, that's not the case. I learned that the reason the sprinkler is activated is because it bursts something from the heat and then they turn on. So I'm good.
Oh, there's like a little.
If it
glass
gets
thing.
too hot in here, then the sprinklers turn on.
Tell fireworks. That's really good. I'm so glad we can adjust this now.
I'm
Stop
hoping I don't light on fire.
stop, drop, and roll. I think
I
it's
need
like
a thermometer.
thermometer. I think you should have a lot of things up there. Behind you in that wall.
What do you want? Give me an idea. What's a good thing to put on my wall?
I think a deer head would be good just for status.
Deer head.
A rifle.
I lost my last deer head. Rifle, I don't own one of those.
You see videos of the people who like have their daughters like rip out the heads of like deers as like when they're like 6 years old after like hunting.
No.
It's like the most.
No, I haven't actually.
It's the weirdest
Describe to me where you go on the internet to find this.
It was on Facebook.
The everything
It was
app.
on it was on Facebook. Because back in the day I saw it, I was thinking to myself, oh my gosh, hunters do this? They like the first kill, the tradition to rip out the head of the animal you kill, pretty much. Is it like a family tradition? Is that like a hunter? I don't know.
No, you're supposed to rip. No, the idea is you're supposed to rip the heart out, and you're supposed to take a bite out of it, so you absorb the energy of the creature. That's like,
and that's what I will be doing to you if I see you in person.
They're doing that.
What? You're gonna do that to me?
I will be doing that to you. Yeah, you got a whole lot of power that I really could use. I'll probably
you'll gain Bardic Inspiration.
I'll also gain 3 inches on my height. I will be 3 inches taller, and that's
3 inches in another place.
I
as
do
well,
not. I actually don't want to. It's already enough of an issue. So
an issue?
Oh yeah.
What do you have a 12-inch schlonger? What's happening?
Can we not talk about this? This is
I'm
not.
sorry.
I do not want to talk about penis on the podcast right now. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Get your shit together.
I'm so sorry.
Is there anything else you're sorry about?
I'm sorry the podcast was late last time. I feel really bad about it, and I just wanna say that.
Yeah, I don't feel bad.
Honestly, I was so glad it was late.
I just want to say, if you try to DM me on Discord, I won't respond to you, but I'm also just gonna look at it, and I'm just gonna kind of think badly about you.
Yeah, and for context, his Discord is Rodger51. That is his username. Actually, I just realized in my notes, if you look at my goggles really hard, you actually can maybe see this. But I'm looking at the notes I have on Discord for Rodger, and I have his IP address. I have his birthday. I have the university. I have his blood type. Wow, this is awesome. Holy
Do you actually have my blood type?
A-.
Is it real?
I don't know if it's actually A-. My parents were A and O, so.
And you don't even know, but Josh knows.
This is
mother.
So
he knows it all.
So make sure to check out my goggles this episode.
Check out my goggles.
There's been a number of times I looked
type.
in your goggles and I just see Rodger in it somehow. Like when you look to your left more, you can just see Rodger in the left goggle.
Yeah, up, look up.
You are doing the opposite.
Up. Dumb fuck.
Not very good at this.
Up. Oh, up. That was the wrong way.
Up.
You look so ludicrous.
Yeah, you look insane.
Stop!
You look the Mad Hatter.
I hate you. I
am the Rizzler. I love the Rizzler. Gosh, I wish.
Rizzler? I hate him. I don't
You
know
may be the worst person.
I just don't like the fact that he's like, he makes a funny face.
I think you're afraid of power.
No, that's actually
He wields a lot of power.
You're 100% right about that. I am afraid of power, but I also don't like it. Like, I can be afraid of power, but I can also advocate against the usage of that power.
What power? What supposed to say?
It's because he's the Rizzler.
It's like when you go into a new state and you just smell the air to be different, right? That's how I feel about recording the BACKORDER podcast in the morning.
Like a mental state or like a new place?
It feels just weird. It just feels weird. Something seems fishy. In the morning,
something's fishy about BACKORDER Podcast Episode 6. BACKORDER Podcast Episode 7. We're recording at 4 a.m., so we'll be back to our normal.
And because it is number 7,
program.
we will have a magic ball.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll have just woken up.
A magic ball?
If it's at 4 a.m.
Yeah, we're gonna have a magic ball for number 7.
Why?
A 7's a mythical number.
Like an orb. I should do an orb.
Shouldn't we have a magical ball for episode 8 for Magic 8 Ball?
Well, that's a magic 8 ball, not a crystal ball.
Do you have a magic crystal ball you can whip out?
I can conjure one up using the power of money. So yes, I did.
Okay.
I actually do.
Let me know what you see in the ball.
I will let you know what I see in the ball. What's your favorite shape? Noah? What's your favorite shape?
I want you to take one guess.
I think a Decepticon guy.
Decepticon?
Yeah,
No.
Decepticon.
No,
Gosh,
no.
can you do that?
No,
Can we
it's
can
right
we
here.
add that in as a feature where you just backward and bucket, and then you become
And
an
he
Does
transforms.
he transform?
Come
He
on.
drives away.
come a car, and then he drives away.
Yeah, I can work on that. What I'm thinking, I can give you guys all this technology, and then whenever we want, we can just start doing shit like this and whatever else.
This would be good. 'Cause
Like, I got big plans for this.
my forehead hurts, so this would be really
Like, I
good.
might do like particle effects next time.
Oh wow, yeah. Next,
Yeah, we could 3D scan that hat and just have you wear it, but like digitally.
and the goggles.
It would look
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit worse. Yeah, no, you could do all that. You just have to actually 3D scan stuff and not mess it up.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like content and doing stuff in the future, like my first video, we're almost at 2,000 views. On the back order while we're doing this thing, I'm looking at the view counts. We're at 1,998. 2 views away from 2K. And honestly, after that, I think it's just dead. But 2,000. Honestly, when Noah releases his video,
That's pretty good.
I've seen like rough things of, you know, I've seen the thumbnail. No, how long is the thumbnail taking you to make for your video? Is it done? What do you say? Do you think it's
I don't know. No, my thumbnail's done. Yeah, well, we can put that up.
okay?
We can show it on screen. It was really not that long. The longest part was trying to learn Photoshop, and then I completely scrapped everything I did in Photoshop and just did it in 3D anyway. Like, it really did not, all in all, did not take that long. It couldn't have been more than like 5 hours. But there was like 2 hours of messing around in Photoshop, trying to composite in like the characters from each game. For context, it's like I have this, I ripped this character from Fortnite, and he's doing like this, doing like the arms out, and then above him are these 5 characters from my 10-hour stream I did where I played like every game. And I spent so long in Photoshop trying to composite them in. And then I just was like, fuck this. I went into Blender, imported the pictures of it, and it just looked perfect immediately.
And guys,
So I just did that, and it looks awesome. I love it.
if you
and
would
you'll
like
see
to
it
check
when
it
he
out,
uploads
it's
his video
exactly.
this week, maybe.
And his Twitch will
I'm
be
thinking
in the
this week.
description of this video. Also his blood
Yeah, I've
type.
been streaming-
Also his blood
been
type.
streaming a
That
good bit.
is what we do as tradition to tell people the blood type. I think I'm O negative.
I don't know mine.
Really?
I'll have to figure it out.
I'm gonna have to look at the charts of like the 2 different parent blood types, because I know my parents' blood types, but I haven't been. They did
Why?
a blood test
Why?
on me. I hate having my blood drawn.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought it would be easy, but it's
Oh yeah.
not.
I don't like it. I've had to do too
What?
many blood tests. They just they get the vials out. Every single time after they make me draw blood, I am lightheaded. I just, especially because of my fear of needles, as I mentioned, because when I had my COVID shot, I had my, I don't know if it was a seizure or if it was a vasovagal reaction, but I got really stiff, and then I started shaking, and I blacked out. So wow, no one knows.
Horrid.
But
Yeah, that's
I got
pretty scary. I usually
possessed.
have never minded the blood drawing that much or needles at all. But one thing that worries me is like, I feel like, what if they're just like vampires and they're just taking it?
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
They
we
definitely
don't know
are.
what they're
The
doing.
Red
back
Cross,
there.
the CEO's a vampire. I mean, 100%. He is guzzling it down like Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah, they just come to schools and they're like, "We're gonna take your blood."
And then,
I don't trust him.
and then he drinks it, and then he gets more powerful. And that's why the
Yeah, that CEO, he's been alive for at least 1,000 years.
that's why
We know
this
that
world
much.
is evil. We need to stop donating blood. Instead, donate to us, because we a PO box. It will be up momentarily. You know, when we gonna make an LLC one day, Rodger?
Yeah, we were.
We
I
know
was
about
considering
that.
what's your
Yeah, that costs a lot
what's
of
your
money.
banking information?
My bank information.
Yeah, just let me know
I can't
right
tell
now.
I'll
you.
start reading
Before
I
that.
we
can't
get
say that,
anything.
but I can tell people your
Yeah,
address.
let
Would
me
you like me to say
let me pull
that?
up my routing number.
Yeah, just let them know my address. That's fine.
Okay, he lives in 587 522 818 9. What was the, damn it? No one's gonna get that either.
522 818
818
What are those
96
numbers?
522 818 96
Is
I
that
feel like I feel like I'm part of a
522
Girl Scout troop right now. What is
818
happening?
96.
I don't like
Dude, do
this.
you like Girl Scout cookies?
I love Girl
I
Scout
fucking
cookies.
I love cookies, but I don't know what it is about like the ones they bring. They're way too overpriced, but they're so goddamn good. I don't know what they. I don't know what they put in those. I don't know if there's like actual crack in them or something, but they're amazing. It's outstanding. But you know what also is outstanding and has been outstanding, and I'm so glad still is outstanding. And I'm trying to
What is it?
fill in the blanks.
You guys see that? My camera's like pulsing. Whoa.
Whoa! Ah!
Hold on.
For context, audio listeners, Noah
Did you see it?
Noah is becoming larger and larger by the
Something's
second.
really messed up.
Can you see it?
Whoa. My lights just flickered.
Wait for it. Can
What?
you see
Did you
it?
see that?
What the hell is happening?
What is going on?
I think you're undergoing your Pokemon evolution. You're gonna be a five-sided shape soon.
Yeah, before Noah turns
Okay,
into
something.
a
You
20-sided
fucked
die, we're probably gonna need to get out of here.
Honestly, Noah, you should have been 6 sides because of episode 6. But
Ah!
and then
This is 6 sides, a cube.
Why aren't you?
Oh, he's right still.
Are you
Yeah,
stupid?
3D objects. Oh, this is
Whoa.
good. This is good.
There was a flicker. There was a flicker. I saw it.
We gotta
Mark
get
the
out of
time,
here.
Mark
We
the
gotta get out of here before he
God damn it.
explodes.
Mark the timer,
He's
guys.
gotta get the rock off his head now.
He is about to explode everywhere, and he's like Humpty Dumpty. It'd be too much work to put him back together. So we will.
All right. I guess we'll see you after all the King's horses and all the
Again,
King's
you
men try
have to
put
be here for
Noah
episode
back
7
together again.
because I will be hosting, and I
Yes,
don't.
please be here for
genuinely-
episode 7. Josh is hosting for the first time in God knows how long.
God knows.
Hopefully it won't be in the morning.
3 weeks.
Dear God, get me a nice 8 p.m.
A nice 8
Oh.
p.m., 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Next semester for college, I might actually not be available till 8 p.m. at night. So.
What?
Okay, guys, we need to stop. This guy, he's hit into a plus symbol.
Everything
Ah,
broke.
oh my gosh, guys,
What the hell is happening?
he's got this. What is that? What?
Oh my god. 3D software.
Thank you everyone for watching the Backorder
Behind the
episode number 6.
scenes.
We will
This is
see you
not-
next time at Backorder episode 7.
7.
Bye.
Bye.